Hello crafters and welcome to this week's From Picture to Page and Beyond Papercraft Show update. Now I'm Michelle Brown, Creative Director from Picture to Page, which is our scrapbooking, mixed media art and paper crafting community, and I'm so excited that you've joined me for this week's update. We'll be having a dash of inspiration, we'll be catching up the goings on of the Papercraft Posse, and of course our news for 2022. So first off, with all my papers here, a dash of inspiration. So we've had a whole heap of classes back here at Mixed Media Art Studios, and it's been so lovely to see people back in the studio and to be enjoying classes again. And one of the things that struck me with this last class was that we had Shirley Dugan, who used to run From Picture to Page, and she taught a fantastic class. This is actually her artwork here. It was creating a magical forest, and it was really fascinating with some of the techniques she used, because Shirley is a really acclaimed artist. She's had hours of practice, and some of the things she did looked really simple. But I think when you think about them, some of them do take a lot of practice, but also there might be some alternatives that are easier to conquer. So that is my challenge for today, is when you learn something new or you see something that sort of grabs you, is perhaps not try and replicate that exactly, but consider what alternatives or options there might be. Now, Shirley was doing some beautiful shading, but with paints and gel mediums and getting it to blend just beautifully. But I think there's other ways that we could have done it as well, whether using water-soluble crayons or perhaps some charcoal or something that was a bit easier to blend or a bit easier to kind of build up slowly. And I see that quite often when people see a project or they might watch a video and say, oh, but I haven't got that stamp or I don't have those colours. But it's craft, it's creativity. You don't have to do exactly what you see there. So consider, what do you have that might work the same? Have you got something with an open space that you can colour in, or a different range of colours that you might be able to bring together? So I'd like to encourage you, next time you see a project but you find yourself thinking, oh, that looks too hard, or I don't quite have those colours or that stamp or that technique, think of what alternatives you might have, and that might give you an opportunity to expand your mind and think of what else you might have that you can use, because there's always alternatives, from different types of adhesives, different types of colouring mediums, different types of papers and cards, different stamps, different texts. So there's lots of different options. So I'd like to encourage you to put on your thinking caps and think about some alternatives next time you get yourself caught. So that's my inspiration for this week. Now, Papercraft Posse Group, oh my goodness, welcome to all our new members. It has been expanding just each week. It's amazing. We've had Sarah this week sharing her ATCs. We've had Carol sharing her mishap with alcohol ink. So public service announcement, before you shake anything, please make sure the lid's on properly. Carol tells us that she did escape complete disaster for shaking her alcohol inks, but please make sure those lids are on before you shake it, whether it's a paint, a glue, or an alcohol ink. We had Tracy sharing an array of her beautiful Christmas cards. We have Debbie showing off her pocket scrapbooking. And I also mentioned a little thing that I've got coming up, which was an open studio for mixed media art. So if you're looking for something to do on Friday and Saturday, whether you want to get hands-on and painting, whether you want to come and meet me, if you want to come and visit the recording studio, we're having an open day on Friday the 3rd of December from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m, bubbles from 4 p.m, and then again on Saturday the 4th of December from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. So we'll be doing demonstrations. We're going to have Denise there from Luscious Labels and maybe a few other special guests. So come along, have a play. We're going to have gel printing available to have a go with, a whole heap of our new products available as well, and come and have a play, a little bit of a end of year celebration, a bit of a chance to get together, catch up with some people, and just generally have some fun. So that is my community service announcement. So all the details of that are over on mixedmediaart.net. So that's our inspiration, that's our posse update. And then finally, our show dates for 2022. Now, I'm sure you've already heard me say, but we are having 6 fantastic shows in the new year, and we just cannot wait. Now, our Sandown Summer Show will be opening to retailers soon. So in the next few weeks, we'll be busy getting all their information and getting the layout sorted. And then, of course, we'll be letting you crafters know in the new year who will be coming along. So our Sandown Summer Show is on the 19th and 20th of February at the Sandown Raceway. We'll then be heading back to Bendigo in March on the 19th and 20th to the Bendigo Showgrounds. Pakenham Show will be on the 21st and 22nd of May at the Cardinia Cultural Centre. Heading to Geelong on the 23rd and 24th of July at Vines Road Community Centre, and then back to our big Sandown Spring Show on the 14th, 15th and 16th of November, so that will be October, so that will be a 3-day show, and then wrapping up the year with our Mornington Peninsula Show on the 18th and 19th of November. So I hope as you get your planners and calendars ready for the new year that you get them in, you have a think about joining the Papercraft Posse group, which is a Facebook group where you can share what you're working on, you can ask questions, you can get in touch with retailers, and of course we also have 6 gatherings. So we'll be having some Papercraft Posse craft afternoons here in our Mount Waverley studio where you can bring along what you're working on, again, get some help from others, just meet some like-minded people so that when you come along to the shows, you'll have some familiar faces, because I think many of us have made so many fantastic friends through crafting, and we really do want to be there for each other. And 2022 is all about nurturing our creativity. That's what we're here for, whether I'm wearing my Picture to Page hat or my mixed media art hat. Our vision really is about nurturing your creativity and giving you the tools you need to do that. So whether it's card making, scrapbooking, art journaling, it doesn't matter. The great thing about Papercrafts is that those tools and techniques we learn can be used across so many platforms, and we want to do it so that you can find some time out for yourself, create wonderful things, and just have a lovely time. So I think that's it from me. Just a quick update. Like I said, our retailers will be opening for our Sandown Summer Show really soon. So there'll be more details then. But for the moment, make sure you've got the 19th and 20th of February penciled into your calendars. Inspiration, look for alternatives. So when you learn something new or see something you really like, and you mightn't just have that technique or the same tools or equipment, see what alternatives you've got. Put on your thinking caps, pull out all your similar things and do some practices so you can get good at it, and then see how your products work and see if you can get similar results or maybe even surpass what you believe you can do. And Papercraft Posse is our Facebook group where we come and share and learn from each other. So I would love to see you all there. So whether you're watching a replay or not, jump in the comments just like Mary and Denise and Mary have, and I think I saw Florina there too. It's lovely to have you all join us. So yeah, pop in the comments with any questions. If you want more details about our Mixed Media Art Open Day, I'll pop that in the comments too, or otherwise head to mixedmediaart.net. And I think that is it. So really looking forward to catching up with you soon. This is Michelle signing off. We hope you have a very crafty day.